Greetings, guitar fans. It's Lindsay here at Maple Street Guitars with episode 4 of my little series on guitar conversions, or what I call secret weapons. And in this video, we're going to be featuring this little guy, my trusty buddy Buster, who is a Collings C10 Koa that lives his life as a Nashville tuned guitar. Now, there's lots of information out there about Nashville tuning and how you can take an everyday guitar and convert it for this application, so I'm not going to delve too deep into exposition about all of that. But I did think it'd be a lot of fun to share with all the other guitar geeks out there like myself what can happen when you dedicate a truly high quality instrument to this application, and then maybe also show you how it can function in ways that are a little bit more unusual and expressive than just as a rhythm instrument. Now, there is, of course, again, plenty of information about Nashville tuning out there, but for anyone who is not familiar, this tuning is basically something that originated out of the studios, supposedly in Nashville, where musicians were struggling to play 12 strings if there was anything more complicated than just a rhythm track. And indeed, if we were to get in the time machine and go back maybe 40, 50 years prior to companies like Taylor coming out with slender profile, easy to play 12 strings, anything beyond the basic rhythm track would have been very challenging to play. So the legend goes that basically it was derived out of doubling. They took an everyday 6-string guitar and played the part, and then took a guitar like this one that has only the high octave strings of the 12-string set plus the B and the E, which are in unison on a normal 12-string set, and just doubled the track, meaning they played the same part and then put the tracks on top of each other, superimposed them, so to speak, and Bob's your uncle. You had a 12-string part that could be blistering hot leads when otherwise the 12 strings at the time would not have accommodated this. So to be as brief as possible, the process of making a Nashville tuned guitar is rather simple. All you need are the high strings from a 12-string set. There are actually sets of these strings out there for Nashville tuning, and you just put those on the 6-string guitar of your choice. Now, it's important to acknowledge that though the tension is not too different, this might necessitate some setup work. For instance, the smaller diameter of these strings may be such that they sit lower in the nut, and you might need to shim the nut. You could get potential buzzing there. You might also have to relax the truss rod of the guitar. But believe it or not, the tension of these strings at pitch, since they're a full octave above, is pretty substantial, and the average guitar might not respond too severely to having its normal strings replaced with these. That all being said, in the case of this guitar, and especially because I like to do some alternate tunings and things of that nature, I did step up the gauge by 1/1000th on all of the strings that are on this. So that, of course, is a trip to the guitar store to get a bunch of singles to make your custom set. But I do think that that actually brings out a lot more of the guitar's voice and gives it an enhanced presence for this application. Well, once again, this has been Lindsay here at Maple Street Guitars with my trusty compadre Buster, the Nashville tuned Collings C10. We hope you guys enjoyed the video and hopefully got some good ideas on how to use Nashville tuning, whether it be in a more conventional sense or perhaps a little bit off the beaten path. If nothing else, hopefully you enjoyed hearing what a really high quality guitar such as Buster here can do in this tuning. Please don't hesitate to leave us some comments or subscribe. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us or find us on the web at maplestreetguitars.com. And stay tuned for the next episode that will discuss how all of these conversion guitars get applied. In the meantime, keep on picking.